Good morning, grade 10 New 10. How are you today? Okay, that's good. And are you ready now for our next lesson? Okay, very good. So kindly prepare a pencil and your book and also your scratch paper, or you can use paper or your scratch notebook. No? Okay, so for today's topic lesson, we are going to discuss about division with the remainder. So last time, we discussed the division without remainder. Okay, this time, we're going to know the division with remainder. Okay, so we are going to follow this step. So number one is first, you will divide the 10 digit and then you will write the quotient above the tens. So we have here 50 divided by 6. So 50 minus 6 is equals 44. So you will use the repeated subtraction. And then 44 minus 6 is equals 38. 38 minus 6 is equals to 32. 32 minus 6 is equals 26. So 26 minus 6 is equals 20. And 20 minus 6 is equals 14. And 14 minus 6 is equals to 8. And 8 minus 6 is equals to 2. So you will count how many times did we subtract this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you will put 8 above of the 0. So, and then the next one is you will multiply the answer to the divisor. So 8 times 6 is equals 48. And then you will write the product below the tens. And then subtract that, bring down the ones digit. So we don't have them on ones digit because it's already been divided naman, no? So we will subtract na lang. So 50 minus 48 is equals to 2. So 2 is our remainder. So we can say that 50 divided by 6 is equals 8, remainder 2. Okay, another example. We have here 25 divided by 3. So the first thing what we did is we will do the repeated subtraction. So 25 minus 3 is equals 22. 22 minus 3 is equals 19. 19 minus 3 is equals 16. 16 minus 3 is equals 13. 13 minus 3 is equals 10. 10 minus 3 is equals 7. 7 minus 3 is equals 4. 4 minus 3 is equals 1. So let's count how many times did we subtract this one. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we subtract this one by 8 times. So we will put 8 above the 25 or 5. So the next one is we will multiply the divisor and the quotient. So 8 times 3 is equals 24. And then subtract. Very good. So 25 minus 24 is equals to, very good, 1. So our remainder is 1. So 25 divided by 3 is 8, remainder 1. Okay. Another example, no? Okay. So we have here a bigger number now. We have the hundreds place. So we have here 220 divided by 6. So we will do the repeated subtraction. 22 minus 6 is equals 16. 16 minus 6 is equals 10. 10 minus 6 is equals 4. So we will stop that one because we cannot divide naman 4 minus 6, right? So we will count how many times did we subtract this one. 1, 2, 3. So we will put 3 above the tens here. And then 3 times 6, or we will multiply, no? We will multiply the divisor to the, we will multiply the quotient and the divisor. So 3 times 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. So you will put the product below the tens. And then subtract. So 22 minus 18 is equals to, oh, very good, 4. And then bring down the ones digit 0 here. Okay, the third step is you will divide, multiply, then subtract. So since this is our last answer earlier in the step 2, so we will divide. So 40 divided by 6. So what would be the answer? Okay, very good, grade 1 Dalton. 40 divide grade 2 Newton. I'm so sorry. So 40 divided by 6 is equals to 6. So now after dividing, multiply. So 6 times 6 is equals to 36. So you will put your answer here, 36. So after multiplying, subtract. So 40 minus 36 is equals to 4. So 4 is our remainder. And so we can say that 220 divided by 6 is equals to 36 remainder 4. Okay, very good. So I will let you see a video here on how to divide numbers with remainders.
Hi! Welcome to iQuestion.ph. Our today's question is how to divide numbers with remainder. We have learned before that multiplication is the product of repeated addition, and division is simply the opposite. It is a repeated subtraction. But before we learn to divide with remainder, we need to know first the definition of remainder. The remainder represents the units left over that can't be evenly divided into the quotient. Now, let's study this example. Divide 781 by 3. First, we need to arrange the numbers in a division bracket. Let us start with the first number of dividend, which is 7. This will be divided by the divisor 3. How many times can we divide 3 into 7? The answer is 2. So we should put digit 2 in the quotient line. The second step is to multiply. We will multiply our answer from step 1, which is 2, and our divisor, which is 3. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. We write 6 under digit 7. The next step is to subtract. In this case, it will be 7 minus 6. The answer is 1. The fourth step here is to bring down the next number from the dividend, which is 8 tenths. We write 8 next to digit 1, making the number 18. Now, we will do again the process of step 1. Divide. We will divide 18 tenths by 3. How many times can you divide 3 into 18? The answer is 6. We write the answer next to digit 2. Next, we have to multiply. Multiply 6 into our divisor again, which is 3. 6 times 3 is 18. We write the answer below 18. Then we will do again the subtraction. 18 minus 18, the answer is 0. And then we bring down the next number from the dividend, which is 1. We'll repeat the step 1 process by dividing 1 by 3. Can we divide 1 by 3? That would not be enough. So what we are going to do is to write down 0 as the answer. Then multiply 0 and 3. The answer is 0. Now we subtract 0 from 1, which gives the answer of 1. As you can see, there is still 1 left over, but no more numbers to bring down. So this will become our remainder. Take note that our remainder must be less than the divisor and is written as part of the quotient. Therefore, the quotient is 260, remainder 1. We can check our answer by using this formula. Quotient times divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. Is 781 divided by 3 equals 260 remainder 1 correct? Let's apply the formula. 260 times 3 plus 1. Let's do the multiplication first. 3 times 0 is 0. Next, 3 times 6, the answer is 18. We write 8 in the tens column and regroup 1 in the hundreds place. 3 times 2, the answer is 6. Then add 1. This gives the answer of 7. Lastly, 780 plus 1 is 781. Our final answer here matches our dividend, which is 781. Therefore, 781 divided by 3 equals 260 remainder 1 is correct. And that was how we do division with remainder. Keep in mind that we always follow the 4 basic steps: divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And the remainder should not be greater than the divisor.
So thank you for listening, grade 2 Newton, and this would be your math things to do. Okay, goodbye, grade 2 Newton. See you in our next class.